So when we got out of the car right here in this low line of fog, there's actually a coolness. The temperature dropped. So we came out here thinking we were investigating some type of smoke or fire, but it's just the fog. So that's what we have here. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Megan. So interesting to see from right out there in the middle of that low cloud or fog. And Meg said that she hadn't really smelled a lot of smoke to go with that. So again, this is a camera view zoomed way, way in. If you broaden this view, you have absolutely perfect blue skies. Otherwise, aside from that low cloud formation, you can see it with visible satellite imagery here. You can see that moving across the Lake of Pontchartrain, kind of northern spots, then getting more southward. And now you can see right over the south shore of Lake Pontchartrain along those spots from the lakefront around Kenner, Metairie, and much farther to the east and west. So this is very kind of a long area of fog. And it's interesting, she said it's cool because our temperatures have now in almost all of our spots taken off into the 70s. So that puts the temperature way above what we call the dew point temperature. And to get fog, you really need those two temperatures to be very close to each other to provide the condensation effect of that fog forming into that low cloud at the surface. So it would make sense if there was a spot that was able to just kind of hang on over the lake, which is relatively cooler, to move from the north to the south. Our visibility actually fine. Temperatures, most areas close to 80, but then there are some spots in the 60s you can see around Kenner and the lakefront. And again, you saw the movement of that low cloud or fog. It was kind of south, and then you saw that it kind of shifted a little bit more to the southeast. So that would correspond to our winds that we're seeing here as well. They're not very strong, but it might be kind of guiding at the surface that area of fog. So very interesting. I really have not seen something so defined like this before, and I've been here many years now. So something new and a little bit interesting as far as that really small scale feature that was able to form. Now, otherwise, you have blue skies. It's feeling warm. It's feeling spring-like. And you can see, of course, the spin here with our low pressure system moving away from us now. And you can see it here as well, farther up in the atmosphere, that spin here on water vapor imagery. Also, the oranges are showing some drier air working in the farther up atmosphere or mid-levels of the atmosphere. So weather changing today as we get into this afternoon. Looking actually really beautiful. Lots of sun, temperatures in the upper 70s, winds not very strong, but generally from the north, like we were pointing out. And we are looking for a really lovely evening as well. We have Wednesday at the Square tonight, by the way, tonight 5 to 8 p.m. Clear skies expected, pretty comfortable feel in the lower 70s. And then sunset, remember, is just after 6 p.m. right now. So should be really pleasant. Nice to get that kind of weather for Wednesday at the Square. Tonight, temperatures will be in the 50s. And of course, we did have the fog early this morning. So again, over the lake, it may have been able to sort of sustain, at least in a small spot, that fog potential or that fog formation, and then moving north to south. Tonight, we could see more areas of dense fog forming up as our soils are very moist. We really haven't gotten a whole lot of much drier or cooler air, even though we have dried out. And then as we get into Friday, we're expecting storms again and maybe a couple showers on Saturday. Let me show you with our model here. This is tomorrow, just a few more clouds compared to today. Partly cloudy, pretty nice day. Friday morning, we're starting to see a couple of showers moving in. This is by lunchtime. Fast forward to the afternoon and then the evening. It won't be all day rain, but you can see there are some scattered showers and storms ahead of this next front. And this is by Friday night and then Saturday morning. And then we should be cooling down as we get into the second part of Saturday. Friday, we will have a risk of some severe storms as that system moves in and those storms ride up off to the northeast. So a lower risk farther south, but New Orleans and north will be at that level 2 risk of severe storms. And how much rain? Well, this time we're talking about more like maybe a ½ inch, possibly up to an inch under a particularly heavy downpour, but not the kind of high rain totals that we got over the past couple of days. And then this weekend, it really looks nice. Some showers may be left over early Saturday. We spring forward 1 hour, by the way, at 2 a.m., of course, with the daylight saving time Sunday. And then Sunday, we're chilly, 40s and 50s for the morning and highs only in the 60s for the afternoon. We keep that coolish feel into the start of next week, too.